What's up, Jumbo Gang?
Can't trust no bitch, these bitches be cheaters, these bitches be hoes. Can't love no bitch, these bitches be eaters, they fucking my bros. And I get to that dog, which why my gang.
What's up, YouTube? This your boy Sabo back again with another YouTube video. Today we're gonna be reacting to 9 strange things found in unexpected place. I ain't never seen it. It looked weird, you know what I'm saying, on a thumbnail. I ain't never seen it, but that's what we're gonna be reacting to today. I mean, it's a lot of weird things. They said people can have powers and all this, you know, all that, but I don't believe it, 'cause I don't believe it. Let's get into the video, man. Let's go.
Hi everyone. When we were kids, we all wanted to make a great discovery. We imagined that the cobblestone found in the courtyard is some kind of gem, and we also expected to find ancient treasure in an old sofa. Well, actually, any adult would be happy to find valuable treasure. Of course, the chances of really finding it are slim, but sometimes this happens.
But they capping, man.
Today, we will tell you about great discoveries. Let's get it on. Celtic noblewoman. You may have noticed that archaeological discoveries often happen during some kind of construction work. And this story was no exception. A few years ago, in the Swiss city of Zurich, an incredible burial over 2,000 years old was discovered. The unusual coffin was made of a real tree trunk, and inside was a Celtic woman in posh robes. A detailed analysis of the bones of the woman revealed that she lived in the Lamont River Valley, where her ancestors used to live. At the time of her death, she was about 40 years old, and apparently she belonged to nobility. They put a woman in the coffin in a woolen dress, a shawl, leather robes, and a beautiful necklace made of amber and glass beads. In addition, she wore bronze bracelets on her hands and a jewelry chain on her neck. According to scientists, the woman's body preserved in very good condition. This, in turn, may indicate that during her life she did not do...
So you mean to tell me she was under that water and she wasn't dead? Like, I mean, like the body wasn't messed up, wasn't non-functional?
Much physical work as a representative of nobility. Dentistry analysis shows that she also had a sweet tooth and consumed a sugar-rich and starchy diet. Lego Man. When a person's body is washed up on the beach, this raises concerns among the police officers and locals. But if we're talking about a 2-meter Lego figure, then there seem to be even more questions. In 2011, a Lego man was washed up on one of the beaches in Florida. It had the message, "No real than you are," in capital letters on its front and ego lettered on it.
Damn, and they got Kobe number, RP Kobe, and all the rest of them passengers here. That for real though, RP to Kobe and all the rest of them for real.
It's back. By the way, 4 years before this, an identical Lego man was discovered on the beach in the Netherlands and Great Britain. Locals immediately suggested that this may have been a marketing stunt to advertise the newly opened Legoland Florida. However, the owners denied that there was any connection to the giant minifigure. So, what is it? A survivor of a shipwreck? Yes, I am.
Look at that.
I think a message from some contemporary artist, someone's joke. Turned out that an artist from the Netherlands, Leon Kier, came up with this idea. He even made a website for Lego Man. If you go there, the Lego Man asks users to share their stories about travels and everyday life, and also talks about his own adventures. An old purse. You have probably heard of time capsules. Those are messages made for oneself or future generations. The effect can...
I always wanted to do that. A time capsule. I always wanted to do that. Ever since I heard about Colin Kaepernick doing it, I always wanted to do it. I might do it.
Exceed all your expectations. Life is unpredictable, and many incredible events can happen in a short period of time. But it's even more exciting when the time capsule is not just a letter, but some item. For example, a purse that was found in a school 63 years after it was lost. The item was accidentally discovered by a local worker in good condition. It was just covered with a thick layer of dust for some time. The school administration tried to find the owner of the purse. After some investigating, the school learned it had belonged to former student Patty Rumfula. She passed away in 2013, but the school was able to connect with her children. The contents of the woman's clutch offered a glimpse into the life of an American teenager in the 50s. Like many women, Rumfula carried around a comb.
Hey, how would y'all feel knowing like that, how would y'all feel? Like that's something you can live on your kids like.
And some makeup, including
You know
powder
what
and
I'm saying?
lipstick. Membership cards to the local public library and several clubs, chewing gum, and a high school football schedule. The purse also contained several coins. Each of Patty's 5 children kept one of the pennies as a token of remembrance of their mother. Lost wallet. If you have lost a valuable item but have not managed to find it, don't be frustrated. The lost item will probably be returned to you, albeit in a way you might never expect. Betty June's holding it up, white overnight whitening good. Rose 15 years of savings in just 1 week. Sissom finally found her wallet 75 years after the loss.
Damn.
Can you believe it? The discovery was made by a plumber who worked at a school in Illinois. A man was fixing the pipes of a building that was about to be converted into a church. Unexpectedly for himself, he stumbled upon a cache right in the women's toilet. And inside, he found 15 women's wallets. One of the owner's many was found. The elderly woman could not believe her eyes. After all, so much time had passed. Aside from stolen money, the wallet contained old black and white photographs. Some of them featured a boy Betty had a crush on during her school years. This is real-time travel. Golden sofa. Annoying commercials probably offered you to make millions while sitting on a couch more than once. But these guys really knew how to do it. We mean, literally. It all went like this. A group of student friends decided to buy a sofa for their house.
What?
To save money, they decided to buy it in a second-hand store. Who could have known that the new piece of furniture would be hiding a real jackpot?
It was hella old.
Reese Workoven, Callie Guasti, and Laura Russo, who lived in the American city of New Paltz, paid only $20 for the sofa. They were happy with the purchase, but after a couple of months, they began to notice something. There seemed to be something hidden in the arm cushions. Confused, the friends decided to check out what was inside and stumbled upon something incredible. There was a huge stash of $40,000 hidden inside.
Wow.
Such a find would be a godsend for anyone, let alone poor students. So at first,
$40,000?
the trio of friends were screaming with happiness, so loudly that the neighbors thought they had won the lottery. Then they began to make plans on how to spend the money. But all this was nothing more than a dream. In fact, the guys soon decided that the right thing to do was return the money to the owner. Since the envelope had a name on it, it was easy to find the right person. It turned out to be an elderly widow from New York, whose husband had been hiding the money in the sofa before his death. By the way, as a token of gratitude, she shared $1,000 with the students. Abstract painting. Many people associate modern art with weird paintings, and modern artists with madmen who fling paint on the canvas at random. This style is actually called abstractionism, and such paintings are considered a valuable acquisition among art lovers. One of the founders of this genre is the American artist Jackson Pollock. Some people consider his works to be profane and complete nonsense, but they are still sold for many millions of dollars at auctions. One day, an Arizona resident found a strange painting inherited from his sister. Without thinking twice, the man decided to call an appraiser, who, in turn, could not believe his eyes. It turned out that he was looking at something very similar to an original painting by Jackson Pollock. And the story of the owner's sister, Jennifer Gordon, only confirmed his theory. The thing is, in the middle of the 20th century, she was quite active in the intellectual circles of artists and gallerists. According to the initial estimates, the value of the painting is at least $15 million. Copy of a historical document. The United States Declaration of Independence is one of the most important documents in the history of the country. It was signed on July 4th, 1776.
Don't tell me somebody got it. Don't tell me somebody got it.
The American state's independence from Great Britain. The original document is considered a national treasure and is preserved in the National Archives in a bulletproof glass container filled with inert gas. However, there are about 50 copies of it in the world, and one of them was found by accident. It was stored in a regular photo frame in the home of a Houston resident, Michelle O'Mara. Until recently, he had thought that the paper was worthless, but it was not. That copy actually belonged to one of the founding fathers of the United States, the fourth president, James Madison. Michael had always known that the man was a distant relative, but he had never imagined that he had a real treasure in his house. A gold medal. We all know that children are too curious for their own good sometimes, but in some cases, it can lead to historical discoveries. A few years ago, 6-year-old Chloe Smith from Atlanta saw something shiny in a pile of trash. The girl could not help herself and rushed to see what was hidden there, and unexpectedly discovered something very important. It turned out that a real Olympic gold medal was lying in an ordinary dumpster. It belonged to the American athlete Joe Jacoby, who won the two-man canoe race at the Olympic Games in Barcelona. The girl's family immediately contacted the champion and returned the award to him. And as a thank you, he even came to the school where Chloe was studying and chatted with her classmates. It turned out that he had lost the medal a few weeks earlier when robbers had broken into his car and taken all his stuff. A treasure in a piano. And finally, an absolutely amazing story which happened in the UK a couple of years ago. A piano tuner, Martin Backhouse, was fixing an old instrument that had recently been donated to a local college. A strange sound from the keyboard drew his attention, and he looked under the lid. There, among the many mechanisms, were several cloth-bound packets. For a moment, Martin thought it was a stupid joke. Then he opened the packets and couldn't believe his eyes. Old coins, clearly worth a lot of money, were lying inside. The piano was promptly sent to the state authorities, where experts found out its history. It turned out that the precious piano was made in London in the early 20th century, and its previous owners got it in 1983. They had not noticed the hidden treasure for many years until the instrument was given to charity. The coins hidden inside were valued at £500,000. By the way, this story ended quite sadly for the former owners of the piano. According to British law, the tuner who discovered the treasure kept half of it. The college itself, which at that time owned the piano according to the documents, took the second one. But the family of the benefactors, in the end, did not receive a penny.
That's messed up right there. I ain't gonna fake it though.
Hey, let me hear that whole joke.
If y'all enjoyed this video and y'all wanna see some more of them, like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, we're gonna keep this grind up. So, we out of here.